So you're selling your home, you have a realtor, you've signed a contract, you've tidied up your home, you've taken out a bunch of junk and you've put it into storage, all in preparation for these strangers who are going to walk through your home and decide whether or not they're going to make an offer. Well, that's a great first step. However, you may want to go a step further and stage your home. What is staging? Staging is making your home as neutral and magazine ready as possible. So in essence, you want to take out all your personal photographs, memorabilia, and spruce it up so that it looks like something out of a magazine. Why do you do this? Well, very few buyers have the imagination to see beyond clutter or to see beyond some personal details and imagine themselves in that space. So you really want to make it easy for prospective buyers to walk into your home and just imagine themselves living in your space. You can hire a professional stager. They cost anywhere from a few hundred and more depending on your needs and what you need done. Most stagers will come ready to rearrange the furniture. They may bring some props of their own, and they may recommend that the homeowner buy a few things. Some stagers will even bring out a whole array of furniture. That, of course, will be on the higher end of the price scale. Let's say you don't want to hire a stager. It's not in your budget, or it's just not something you want to do. Well, as mentioned before, make the home as neutral as possible and make it look to the best of your ability as a place where someone can just walk in and live their life. Now, should you remove all the furniture and leave the home empty? I would advise against that for a number of reasons. One, rooms look a lot smaller when they're empty. Second, when you empty out the room, all the cracks, all the nicks are going to show. Now, let's say for whatever reason you need to empty out your home, I would recommend painting, polishing the floors, and doing whatever is necessary to make the home look as move-in ready as possible. You don't have to do all that. You can simply leave the home in whatever condition it is, but just know that it is going to take a lot longer to sell the home. Because when people look at homes, especially nowadays, they want something that's move-in ready. You know, very few people are willing to put in the elbow grease to bring the home up to the standards that they want. Also, when people look at a home that needs a little bit of work, they use it as a bargaining chip to bring the price down. And it really doesn't matter how reasonably priced your home may be. Any cracks in the wall, any scratches on the floor are basically bargaining chips for a prospective buyer. Now, the third reason you want to leave the home furnished is that you are giving the prospective buyer ideas on how to arrange their furniture in the space that's available. Usually when people look at a new home, they imagine all the furniture they already have and wonder if it will fit in the space. So I can tell you, like, buyers usually will look at a room and they'll say, well, I have a king-size bed at home. Will this fit? You know, I have this new dresser that I just bought. Will it fit alongside my bed? Or I have a sectional. You know, I bought it a few months ago. I don't want to throw it away. I don't know if it's going to fit in this room. So by leaving your home furnished, you give prospective buyers a very good idea of what fits, what works, and how they can then rearrange their furniture in the space. Now, I highly recommend that you take this idea of staging seriously. I remember walking into an apartment with one of my clients. We'd been looking for 2-bedroom co-ops in the lower Hudson Valley in Westchester. And this one apartment was owned by a stager, and the owner had staged her apartment to excellence. I mean, every room looked like it was out of a magazine. So we'd been looking at apartments for a while, and my client was quite savvy at this point, and we looked beyond the staging. And when it came to the bare bones, this apartment was really average compared to many other apartments in the building. However, the staging was excellent, and this apartment was under contract in a number of days for over asking price. First impressions are powerful, and they are hard to erase. Many buyers will make up their mind within minutes of walking into a home. So do everything you can to make your first impression a powerful, positive one.